Hello everyone and welcome. This video is going to be kind of like a review on a game that just recently came out. This is Disney Dreamlight Valley. I was actually looking for games for my daughter when I saw this. She likes Disney. I thought it was cute too and that I would like it. So here I am. But I want to kind of review it a little bit just for the people who are like me and don't like spending money on a game that I won't enjoy. So obviously you are going to start off creating your character. Right off the bat, I personally think this has a lot better like presets than a lot of games that I've seen. It looked like the creators actually put in some thought making the presets instead of just kind of hitting a randomized button and seeing what they got. One thing I didn't like that was really only an issue when I was creating my character was the camera. For some reason, it would just randomly zoom out while I was customizing. So I would go back to zoom it in, but it would only go wherever my mouse cursor was instead of like the general area I was customizing. So it was a little annoying at first, but I got used to it and I don't think it really did the zooming out after I got past like the eyes and stuff. I also wish the character would just sit still while I change the hairstyles. It's a little extra with the whole spin. I do appreciate the inclusiveness, if that's a word, that the creators did. There are some more ethnic hairstyles and they don't look awful like a lot of other games. It still looks good while fitting the game's style, but it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb like, hello, we added hairstyles for curly hair, diversity. Going along the diversity path, I was actually really impressed with the skin tone range. I was honestly expecting like 5 shades. The most surprising thing was the option to have vitiligo on the skin as well. I've never seen that in character creations, even in like games that came out this year. And this game has 3 different skin tones that can have vitiligo, so kudos to the creators for adding that. I think it was a really nice touch. So for the actual gameplay, I played this for like 6 hours straight the first day I played it, and overall I've really been enjoying everything about this game. It's definitely like a Harvest Moon meets Animal Crossing kind of vibe, but with Disney. So as soon as you start the game, Merlin will send you on a quest to get some tools so you can progress further, and you will have Goofy, Mickey, and Scrooge as your little friends that live in the valley with you. And of course Merlin. Personally, the pace of this game is right up my alley. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything if I don't play every day, but I can also play for hours and hours and still feel like I have hours and hours of gameplay left. I don't feel overwhelmed with quests, and the biggest thing of all, I don't feel like you have to grind or do a bunch of repetitive things to progress if you don't want to. There's a total of 17 characters so far that you can unlock. I have 13 unlocked and I don't feel like I'm running out of things to do or any of them were rushed or anything like that. It takes some effort and time to unlock the characters, but like I said, I don't feel like it feels like a grind or anything. You can take it as slow or as fast as you want. Maybe if you want to unlock all the characters really quick, it may feel like a grind because you need a lot of Dreamlight or coins to unlock or upgrade things. But if you just play at a steady pace, it's very rewarding still.
Thanks for coming to see me.
There is an energy bar in this game, but you can replenish it just by stepping into your house, which is probably my favorite thing of all in this game. No using of all your ingredients for cooking to stuff your face for energy, and I don't feel like the day is wasted if I use up all my energy and I have to wait until a certain time when it refills. I just go inside my house and I'm good to go. This is really useful if you enjoy like fishing or doing some of the more energy taxing tasks in the game. One thing that will always be the bane of my existence, but will always be the best way to get money, is fishing. Every new game that I try out that has fishing, it's just my weakness. It takes me forever to get used to it, just learning how it works. But I kind of say this fishing in this game is kind of like I don't know, like if you play the game Osu, like those rhythm games, that's what it kind of reminds me of. But like I said, it does provide a great amount of money, especially if you bring a friend along with the fishing perk. So each friend that you invite to live in the village with you can give a bonus to you for a certain task if they're following along with you. Basically, since I made Goofy give a fishing bonus, if I let him tag along with me or hang out with me while I go fishing, sometimes he'll drop an extra fish for me. This is really great if you're trying to get a lot of money through mining gems or catching fish that sell for a good amount, because you just kind of get a little extra thing here and there. You can just choose whichever one you want your little friend to have. I don't think it's really specific or anything. So if you really like Mickey Mouse and you really like mining, you can give him the mining bonus and have him hang out with you while you mine, and he'll give you extra stuff. There is like I don't really know how else to describe it other than it being like a battle pass. So you can earn a certain type of currency by completing certain tasks throughout your gameplay. And you can use that currency to buy more rewards in this little like pass thing. You can unlock a premium version to get more rewards if you want. Personally, I don't think it's something that is going to make or break your enjoyment of the game. After the first few hours of playing and looking at it just once, I haven't looked at it since, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on it by not caring about it. And I still don't even fully know how it works, but I also don't feel like I'm losing anything. Each character has their own set of quests that you can do on top of the different story quests that you'll get throughout your game. So there really is a lot you can keep yourself busy with. Like just starting off, I had done a ton of stuff before even realizing I still didn't turn in the main story quest that I completed a few hours ago. There are a lot of quests where it's just requiring you to gather stuff, but I really don't mind those. I have a habit of just picking up anything and everything I see, and then making a bunch of chests to hoard it all. I do it in every game, so gathering quests are my thing. A lot of the Dreamlight tasks involve gathering stuff as well, so everything's kind of tied together. I get the gathering quest, I gather stuff, I complete the Dreamlight dailies, I get Dreamlight. I unlock more stuff while completing the quests. Bada bing, bada boom. Some may think it's repetitive or boring, but I will gladly run circles around the map gathering stuff for hours. After a couple of weeks playing the game, I can honestly say I'm not unhappy with anything I've experienced yet. There are some quality of life things, but they're super trivial, like wanting to cook in bulk or things like that. Nothing that's making me enjoy the game any less. Maybe except how obnoxious Donald Duck is when he does that little tantrum thing while he walks around. Right now, with 13 out of 17 characters unlocked, I'm at a point where I feel comfortable ignoring progressing through the game. I still have things to upgrade or to do or unlock, but I've been spending a lot of time decorating my village. I mostly spend my coins on furniture and clothes, but I also don't feel like I need to save that money because I can just spend like 5 minutes fishing with a fish bonus friend and make thousands of coins. It's definitely a game that you can grind out if you want, but you can also take it super slow and still feel rewarded and that you're accomplishing things. It's pretty rare for me to find a game where I don't feel pressured or overwhelmed to progress or get specific things done. It requires little effort and thinking to play this game, and it's easy for me to just get lost in it and end up playing for hours at a time. If you like Harvest Moon meets Animal Crossing kind of games, then I would recommend this to you, especially if you like Disney. It does seem like they've already set up to add more characters in the future, so hopefully they won't all be paid DLC. For initial release though, I think this has the perfect amount of gameplay considering how slow or fast of a pace you can go while playing. But that is going to be all for this video. Hopefully I made some sense and said something useful to you instead of making you waste 10 minutes of your life. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to do a video on, whether it's something from Disney Dreamlight or any other game. You can check out my previous videos if you're into games like Conan Exiles and stuff. I'm lazy at making and editing videos, so my uploads really don't reflect the amount of games I actually play. My social media is linked in the description box, but I'm inconsistent on every single one of them. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in the next video for some more fun.